Sometimes organizational and psychological pressures cause even good people to act unethically. In a lawsuit over a car wreck, an insurance company representing the defendant demanded the right to have its doctor examine the plaintiff. When he did, the doctor found that the plaintiff had a life-threatening brain aneurysm. Because it would have disadvantaged the insurance company's defense, the doctor did not tell the plaintiff, who did not find out for 2 more years. Why would a doctor keep this vital information from an injured man? Obviously, the doctor viewed his job as protecting the insurance company's financial interests. Hippocratic oath be damned. This is an example of something ethicists call role morality. Role morality has been defined as feeling that you have permission to harm others in ways that would be wrong if it weren't for the role that you are playing.
I worked a lot of my summers at like retail stores, and a lot of them were like bigger name retail stores. One of the things when you're checking out at the register was to like ask them if they wanted to open up a credit card, and it was one of the things that they always told you that you kind of had to ask. I would feel kind of guilty if I had succeeded, but if I didn't succeed, I would feel a little guilty because there was so much pressure put on us to sell those things.
Role morality often involves people acting in ways that they would view as clearly unethical if they were acting on their own behalf. But because they are acting on behalf of their employer or a client, they view their actions as permissible. In a detailed study of a corporation, sociologist Robert Jackal found that many employees segregated their personal beliefs from the ethics of their workplace. He quoted an officer as saying, "What is right in the corporation is not what is right in a man's home or in his church. What is right in the corporation is what the guy above you wants from you. That's what morality is in the corporation."
One of my coworkers would like target people who didn't speak English and kind of tell them that signing up for the credit card was a part of the checking out process.
When people check their personal moral code at the door, they can suddenly become capable of doing horrendous things. After World War II, Albert Speer, Hitler's Minister of Armaments and War Production, said that he viewed his role as an administrator. As a mere administrator, he convinced himself that matters relating to human beings, including, of course, the Holocaust, were not his concern. This man checked his humanity at the door.
You know, it doesn't, I don't think it reflects my own moral character because I'm, doing something for someone else.
I didn't feel anything afterwards. It was just another job. I guess it was in my interest too, so I could keep my job. I don't know.
A study by professors at Brigham Young University found that family businesses are more likely to act in a socially responsible way than bigger companies.
Hi.
The family name is on the door, and officers want to act in ways that reflect well upon their family.
Bye.
However, people working in bigger corporations find it easier to separate their personal feelings of how business should be done from their role inside the company. We cannot leave behind our personal beliefs as to right and wrong when we walk through our office doors.
Everyone works for someone, so you will align yourself with that person in order to please them or in order to be noticed.
The tough part in today's culture is there's sort of always somebody else to really pin the blame on.
There's a change that's needed. If it's your business, your career, where you're living, whatever, there needs to be a change if you ever feel like you're not as ethical as you were the day before.
You can get things done the right way. And sometimes it might seem that those who take shortcuts get things done faster or easier or get there first. But I think if you do it right, you'll get to where you're supposed to be.